What's up, everybody? My name's Rob Simmons, and we got something from Nintendo we haven't gotten in a long time. A trailer for a new Legend of Zelda game, well, sort of a Zelda game, more of a prequel slash spin-off called Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, where you play as the champions from Breath of the Wild 100 years before the event, so I guess it's right before or right after Link is put into the Chamber of Resurrection. And I think that's a great idea because, well, I haven't talked about it enough, but I loved Breath of the Wild. It's my all-time favorite Zelda game by far. So let's check out what this trailer has got in store. 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Legend of Zelda series. We mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation that we had started development on the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Many people around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Everyone, thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I was playing for a long time. In fact, I completed the main story a few months
Regarding
ago.
the sequel, in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more impressive, the team is working hard on its development. So you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more
I'm willing to
updates.
wait.
In the meantime, we've prepared a different way for you to experience the world of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce it. Please take a look.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened
Oh, I'm ready.
100 years ago.
See, there's Link before he was injured. That world is gorgeous. And there's the peaceful soundtrack we know and love. Wow. Whoa. Oh, we play as Zelda? Nice! Oh, nice team shot right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice.
I must protect everyone.
Oh, poor Zelda.
What you just saw is the game that Koei Tecmo Games is developing. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. This game takes place 100 years before the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Let's see who else is
In
got in
that
store.
game, the great calamity that occurred 100 years prior was mentioned, but the actual event itself wasn't shown in full. In this game, you'll be able to experience the events of the Great Calamity. So now, I would like to invite Koei Tecmo Games producer Mr. Hayashi to join me here.
I think we're gonna get a lot more than seeing the Calamity. I love how they always take a bow.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yosuke Hayashi from Koei Tecmo Games and the producer of this game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity began when Mr. Aonuma approached us saying, I think it would be interesting to create a Warriors game telling the story of the Great Calamity. What do you think? The battles
can't we see
between
the castle
Kingdom of
before it's
Hyrule
damaged?
and Calamity Ganon would complement Warrior-style gameplay against large armies. The previous Hyrule Warriors games were filled with Zelda conventions. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild broke these conventions entirely, and perhaps it's the same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time, this was an extraordinary experience. It's a new, special title for me.
Oh yeah, I'm one of those people.
Unlike the previous Hyrule Warriors games, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was developed by working closely with the Zelda team in every step of the process, including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all dialogue. And while we maintained the distinct gameplay style of the Warriors series with exciting 1 versus 1,000 battles and a
Whoa.
wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild firsthand.
Obviously, I'm gonna keep these in the video.
Thank you, Mr. Hayashi. During the development of the previous Hyrule Warriors games, I was impressed with how the Warriors development team, led by Mr. Hayashi, had a deep understanding of the Legend of Zelda series. This time around, they made it possible to create this new experience by combining the well-detailed world of Breath of the Wild with Warriors gameplay. Therefore, I believe this game will offer the experience of the great Calamity battles that weren't fully shown in the original game. I hope that both those who played the previous Hyrule Warriors games and those who played The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild can experience this game.
Oh, I'll experience it,
Hyrule
alright.
Warriors Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
Oh, nice, we don't have to wait all that long. I was kinda worried we'd have to wait for years.
Thank you for your continued support for The Legend of Zelda and this game.
Oh, you're very welcome. And the reason I kept those behind the scenes clips in there is because I wanted you guys to hear what they had to say. And needless to say, I am definitely going to play this game when it's released. I'm buying it absolutely on 100%. I think it's a great idea because, well, it's one thing to hear about the calamity that happened 100 years prior, but to actually experience it takes it to a whole other level. And I think it's a great idea also because, well, it'll fill the Hyrule void that'll be left in our lives when we're waiting for Breath of the Wild 2, which is another game that, needless to say, I keep getting tongue-tied, as a Zelda fan, I'm excited for, like all of you. And I could be wrong about this, but there was a glimpse where we actually play as Zelda, so I think it should have been titled Legend of Zelda because it's the first time we're going to be actually playing as Zelda. So, if I have any nitpicks, that'd be the only one. And to tell you the truth, that's one of the many things I'm excited for in this game. But let me know in the comments what you thought of this trailer and what you're excited for most. Thank you for watching.